Today we're going to be looking at bad Magic the Gathering cards that are really good in very niche situations or very specific situations. I'm going to start off with Merowith Sniper. This is a blue 1/1 Merfolk Rogue, and when it comes into play, target player puts the top card of their library into the graveyard. Now, the card, by all means, normally is absolute rubbish, trash, garbage. I don't recommend anyone play this card. But if you're up against a deck that tutors for cards and puts it on top of their deck, you know, like with a Flamekin Harbinger, it's actually interesting. I just noticed. Okay, let's read Flamekin Harbinger. Enters the battlefield, you search your library for an elemental card, put on top of your deck. Like many other cards, there's like Marrow Harbinger and so on. Look at that, the Flamekin is in the background. You would dump that card that you tutor for right into the graveyard, and you'd look like a genius. Oh, you're afraid. Oh, you weren't afraid of the top card of your deck going into the graveyard? Well, fear it now. All right, let's go on with Abzo, Children of Horless. Remember, each one of these cards, they got to be bad. But they got so this in a life gain deck. It's a white 1/1. Sacrifice it. You gain life equal to the life you've lost this turn. You gain life equal to the life you've lost. You said this in a life gain deck? I don't get it. Oh, you mean you're just a life gain deck. You lose life. I don't know. Someone takes a swing of like, I don't know, 10 damage at you. I suppose so. That's possible. Moving on. Little Deadfly, Divine Intervention. For when you want to end the game in a tie, as far as I know, it's the only card that offers that. Well, you can make combos, I suppose. So I guess you just say you play this whenever you're about to lose. So it enters the battlefield with 2 intervention counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an intervention counter from Divine Intervention. And if there are no intervention counters on it, the game is a draw. I have some bad news for you. If you play this card, threatening to draw the game, I mean, everyone's going to just completely wail on you. You're going to be the target. It's like, I don't want to make this a draw. Then some people actually, if they want to go home early, they'd be like, no, they're going to defend you. They're going to make sure the game is a draw. It's an interesting political card. Abzo with Penance. In a deck like 3-color Narset, where you want to stack your library. Why in 3-color Narset? Okay, 3 mana. I don't know which Narset you're talking about. A Jeskai Narset? 3 mana enchantment, choose a card from your hand and put that card on top of your library. Prevent all damage from a black or red source. Oh, the Narset that looks at the top cards of the deck and then you choose and play it. So, something like that. I get it. Cool card. Okay, our first super chat of the day coming from Abe. It's been a while, Abe. Memory's Journey. Literally only playable in Oops All Spells. Actually see some play also. Well, let's read it. A 2-mana instant, target player shuffles up to 3 target cards from their graveyard into the library. It's also got a flashback of a green. Also is being played in Cephalid Breakfast decks. So if they go for a Thassa's Oracle win and then you disrupt them, then they on their next turn, so they don't deck out. The Cephalid Breakfast deck is just a self-mill deck, by the way. So they mill their entire deck, they play Thassa's Oracle, and then somehow if you interact, they'll Memory's Journey to loop, you know, keep the game going so they can combo off again. Super niche. Actually, tournament play. You know, I'm supposed to say this is bad Magic cards. This is actually a good card. Technically should be disqualified, but you know what? It's super niche. There's only like a 1 of in those decks anyway. Oh boy, with the Street Sweeper. So just a comment for anyone who's like self-mill. This is your backup plan. If things go wrong, you play your Memory's Journey. Street Sweeper. 6 mana, 4/6. Also, it's pretty good if you explain where it's good, because I may not be able. I'll just look at it as like, well, this is just a bad card. Whenever Street Sweeper attacks, destroy all auras attached to target land. Okay, maybe I can understand that. I guess you. What does this do? What is this good against? Like, what is that? Underworld something. Rescue from the Underworld. I can't think of this one. Underworld Connections is like the only good aura I can think of that are put on lands. Or I guess destroy target all auras attached to target land. I guess you could hit a spreading seas on your lands too. That's possible. Someone spreading seas your lands. Very specific. Next, we'll look at the super chat from Rated Lex. Thank you very much, Rated Lex. Tivardar's Crusade for all the goblin hate you need. I can't find this card. I'm sorry. Tivardar's Crusade. There we go. We got there. It's a 3-mana sorcery. Man, imagine playing this card. The Goblins player is just gonna be like, I didn't know people played that card. Impossible. Well, you metagamed me so good. Yeah, that's a huge got him. Maybe good was a stretch. No, it's okay. It can be. It's so long as it does something impactful in the moment. Okay, we got Equinox Paradox Tower Defense. Probably not great anywhere else except in Arcades. What does that do, though? 2-mana instant. Creatures you control get +0, +5, and gain reach until end of turn. Oh, is Arcades the, like, you attack with your toughness? That's correct. Go all in. 2 mana. Look, who doesn't want a 2 mana +5, +0 your power everywhere? I'm gonna quickly look up Arcades. Strategist. It's each creature with defender. Yeah, we assign combat damage based on toughness. I could sense, I could smell it. All right, Kagan, thanks so much for your super chat. You want Ursat's Gnomes, useful if your opponent is using Null Elemental Blast, or if their deck cares about colors. 3 mana 1/1. Target spell is colorless. Play this ability as an interrupt. Tap. Target permanent is colorless until end of turn. Yeah. Screw those red elemental blasts, those blue elemental blast. Any blast. Blast it all to hell. Target permanent is colorless. It's basically... I don't even want to say it's a cheap Mycosynth Lattice, because I don't even think Mycosynth Lattice is even all that expensive. Okay, we got the Medieval Gamer. Gaming. Lethal Vapors. If you have Teferi's Protection and a Chromatic Escape in hand. I don't know what the Chromatic Escape does. 4-mana enchantment. Whenever a creature comes into play, destroy it. Pay 0. Destroy Lethal Vapors. You skip your next turn. Any player may play this ability. So I understand that with Teferi's Protection. Chronomantic Escape. This is how you, like, get back into this game. Till your next turn, creatures can't attack you. Ah, I see, yeah. Get the lock going on. Useless otherwise. Pretty much a combo card. Abzo with Assault Formation. Only good in big butt deck. That's correct. It is only good in big butt deck. 2-mana enchantment. Creatures... Well, it's going to force you to attack with your butt. Creatures assign combat damage equal to its toughness rather than power. Then for a green, target creature with Defender can attack this turn, so it didn't have Defender. And for 3 mana, creatures you control get +0, +1 until end of turn. To be specific, it makes walls useful for once around here. They're not just lying around for no reason. Lewis, Plague Reaver. Bad unless you're playing with Turgrid. 3 mana for a 6/5 beast. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice each other creature you control. Discard 2 cards, sacrifice Plague Reaver. Choose target opponent. Return Plague Reaver to the battlefield under that player's control at the beginning of the next end step. What is Turgrid again? I'm assuming this. Menace. Whenever an opponent sacks a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Oh ho! Oh whoa! Return to our player. Sacrifice each other creature, but I don't control these creatures. I don't get this. Or is this has something to do with the other side? No, has nothing to do. How does this work with Turgrid? What do you do? Whenever an opponent sacks a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you get it. But then this card says discard 2 cards, sack the Reaver, choose target opponent, return Plague Reaver under that player's control. Oh, I see. I see. We're donating it to them. They're going to get the Plague Reaver, and then they get the problems, and we get all the money. Bash Bro Pat, love your videos, man. Really got me back into Magic. Love hearing it, Bash Bro. Now get in with... You do it. You go get them. Sorry, John. Titania's song. For all the pesky tokens, otherwise bad. That's fine. 4-mana enchantment. Each non-creature artifact loses its abilities and becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness, each equal to its converted mana cost. Oh! And it didn't say non-token. If Titania's song leaves the battlefield, this effect continues until end of turn. What? That's so weird. That is an unusual card. It's like a sorcery. It's like a sorcery. And then when it gets destroyed, you know, like the sorcery ends. It's like it's a more permanent sorcery. Excellent answer to those tokens. Because they've got no mana cost. So they just shrivel up and die. Oh, Christopher B's here. Shaman's Trance. It's Christopher B's time to shine. You didn't explain why, though. A 3-mana instant. Until end of turn, other players can't play cards from their graveyards. And you may play cards from other players' graveyards as though they weren't in your graveyard. It's instant speed. Other players can't play cards. So, okay, so against, like, Storm, that plays, like, Past in Flames, I've got the response. Shaman's Trance. I bet you don't know what this card does, so sit down. Because until end of turn, other players can't play cards from their graveyard, and that means your Past in Flames is useless. That's a hell of a Gotham card. Okay, Elixir. Parting thoughts. Win me some games before. I'm gonna believe it. 3-mana sorcery. Destroy target creature. You draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of counters on that creature. Yeah, screw that proliferate deck. You give them the business. You show them what's what. Meme Brule, Raka Sanctuary. This is a 3-mana enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control a white or blue permanent, Raka Sanctuary deals 1 damage to target creature. If you control a white permanent and a blue permanent, it deals 3 damage to that creature instead. And if you control what if you control a gold one? Being your upkeep, if you control... This doesn't look like the worst card in general. So if you have a Meddling Mage in play, you get to deal 3 damage. What's the downside? Oh, it's only to creatures. I see. So you can't go face. It's still not the worst thing in the world. That's free 3 damage. Next up, we got Kagan with Arctic Foxes. Okay, you're going to really have to sell me on this one. Best counter to Snow Stompy decks. How often, Kagan, are you playing against Snow Stompy? You know, admit it. It's like, is it not 0%? Is there someone in your play group? Is like Winter Fox in your play group or something? 2 mana. I'm not even going to read the ancient scripture. Okay, this creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater as long as defending player controls a snow land. This is not good. This is awful. This is just, you know, I know you super chatted. I'm donating. This is not good anywhere. Ever. It's just a 1/1 for 2. It's an unblockable 1/1 for 2 mana. If you're up against Stompy, you're screwed. You're still, they're going to still raffle stomp this Arctic Foxes. Look at its face! Look at its face! You think it's confident versus Stompy? No, it's not. It can see its demise. It's unblockable, but it knows it can't win. It's going to lose miserably. Okay, we're going to donate that super chat to Henaria with the Zombie Apocalypse. I have to prioritize people who are giving an explanation. Well, to be honest, everyone who doesn't give an explanation, it's pretty self-explanatory. So 6 mana sorcery, return all zombie cards, zombie creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, then destroy all the humans. It's flavorful. So that's what's supposed to happen anyway. Actually, what's really supposed to happen is the humans are supposed to turn into the zombies. Basically. It should be like, return all zombie creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then gain control of all humans. They are zombies in addition to their other types. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, next we go back to... oh, no, that was... no, yeah, that was a super chat. Valak says, if your opponent has no creatures, Raka Sanctuary will target yours. Interesting. So you're saying this is like a buff. Oh, or it's a downside. Oh, it got worse. How about destroy all humans? They become spirits instead? Not if they're bit by zombies. Don't you know the lore of the zombie lore, Little Dead Fly? That's zombie lore. Step through or... I don't see how you have to explain step through, but we'll look up Vidalcan Ether Mage. So bad it won't be cast, but it is invaluable in a wizard deck. Oh, because you can search out wizards. Okay, a 1/2 Vidalcan Wizard Flash. When the Ether Mage comes into play, return target sliver to its owner's hand and has wizard cycling. Because step through, I think, is pretty good. It's just a 2-mana tutor for the same thing. But this is 3 mana, so it's just strict. The only time you would ever play this is in strictly a wizard deck, whereas I think more decks would actually play step through. Hey, Toads. Super chat from John. The Gravity Well. P.S. I hate flyers. Don't everybody. If you hate flyers, you would hate Arctic Fox. You would absolutely hate Arctic Fox. Okay, Gravity Well is a 3-mana enchantment. Whenever a creature with flying attacks, it loses flying until end of turn. Well, I mean, it's useless if you have nothing to block. So you still need something to block it. Most flying creatures are most flying creatures are sort of small and easy to block. Okay, Bonovsky, 1/0 versus Howling Mine and Handburn? Huh? I don't get it. Why? It says discard your hand. You can't discard someone else's hand if Howling Mine is around. Oh, you mean like Handburn? You mean like the Rack or something? No, but the Rack is different. There are some cards. It's not the Rack. There are cards where if you have too many cards in your hand, you get hurt. I don't remember what the card is called, though. Sure. We're going to make this. We're going to say that's a very loose answer to the show. Spectral Maniac. Urza's Armor. For when your opponent is comboing it with Niv Mizzet the Firemind. Okay, so Niv Mizzet basically pinging and drawing cards. Urza's Armor is a 6-mana artifact. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent 1 of that damage. Oh, because they can only ping 1 shot at a time. No big blasts. And for every ping, I've got protection. The Urza's Armor. Built exactly for that. Oh, Black Vise. That was the one. That's so silly. You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna disqualify this. There is no way this is going to be good. Like, it's like... You're just preventing the inevitable. That's not like this is good. Like if someone is comboing off with like some sort of sharpshooter pinging thing, Urza's Armor gonna protect you, and you don't have any problem. Giant Otter, Ebony Owl, Natsuke. It's called 2-mana artifact at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. If that player has 7 or more cards in hand, Ebony Owl deals 4 damage to them. If you have 7 or more cards in your hand and you're not winning, you are a loser. I have no idea. Like this card shouldn't be a solution. This card shouldn't be a problem for you. 1/0 turns on Ensnaring Bridge. There is no way 1/0. You guys gotta give me like a way better reason where one. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll say 1/0 is good versus the Ebony Owl Netsuke deck. All right. Okay, it's good versus the Ebony Owl Netsuke deck. Okay, MK Wilson with Hidden Path. The Green Ace and Highway. Green creatures have Forest Walk. Ah, yes, for the mirror. 1/0 in Madness style decks. Okay, that might work. It's like the thing is, it's like the crappiest card of all the other type of Madness enablers. You know, It's like just the absolute crappiest cards. Dustin Newbie, Tempest of Light. Good against the enchantment deck that hexproofs everything that they have. 3-mana instant, destroy all enchantments. You know, it's funny. They actually have so many of these cards. Like, this is just the white version of Tranquility, right? You're actually right. Like, these cards just don't see play. This is instant speed. Like, no one plays these cards. They should see way more play than they actually do. It just feels wrong to play them. Definitely don't see any, like, competitive play. All right, who else? Lesthian, the Monument to Endurance. 3-mana artifact. So what is this good against? Against a discard deck. Or would it be good versus self-discard, like one with nothing? Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Draw a card, create a treasure token. Each opponent loses 3 life. Oh! You've activated my trap card. The Moment to Endurance. Discard all the cards you want from my hand. It works. Oh, so, does this trigger 7 times if you play Wheel of Fortune? Because I can't tell if it's all going to be considered one source of discard or each card that got discarded triggers this. Because that would be just absolutely sick to go Wheel of Fortune, draw 14. But even Wheel of Fortune, draw 8 is not the worst. Monument of Endurance is not a bad card, though. You know what? I think it's bad. I've never seen this card before. This card has never seen competitive play. It's a new card, though. I'll admit that. It's probably better for Commander. It triggers 3 times a turn max. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, so they balanced it out like that. That's still good stuff. Each opponent loses 3 life. Draw a card, get treasures. Love it. Michael Ing, Sarah Aviary. Creatures with flying get +1/+1. You know what? This is too general. We need more niche situations than this. It's just an anthem. It is a bad card, though. I'm not going to doubt it. It's on the reserve list. A $1 reserve list card. You should buy it. People should just buy it for the art. Okay, Steve Cooper is going to make the case for 1 with nothing in a Riel the Everwise deck. This is a 3-mana 0/3 human wizard. It gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards for the first time each turn, draw that many cards. You've done it, Steve Cooper! We've broken 1 with nothing. There is only one problem, though. We can't have Riel the Everwise our commander. Yeah, not black. But could be part of the 99. Can be part of the 99, and that is they are going to be so blown away when we play 1 with nothing. It's basically 1 black draw. I guess we're not drawing anything. We're just replacing the cards that we lost, but also we get the benefit of Riel. We do get the benefit. Wait, isn't 1 with nothing black? Don't worry, this is not going to be our commander. Don't worry. Settle down. Toads with granulates. 4 mana sorcery. Destroy each non-land artifact with converted mana cost 4 or less. Destroy each non-land artifact. Yeah, I guess this works. It's a worse version of, is it called Shatter? Ugh, too many cards called Shatter in this game. I hate when I look up. Is it Shatterstorm? Oh yeah, it's a worse version of Shatterstorm. Okay, it was Shatterstorm is what I was thinking about. Sorry, hold on. Okay, Oscar Rubbish Reclaimer with 1 with nothing. Your hand has instant speed. Oh my god. Okay, next we got a super chat from Abe. The Bottles Cloister. So good in my Ensnaring Bridge deck a few years ago. Bottles Cloister. This is a 4-mana artifact. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, exile all cards from your hand face down. No way! Do you know what? I actually think someone, I don't know who it was, some nutcase played this card versus me in Modern and did the exact same thing. It was a Bottled Cloister with Ensnaring Bridge, and I was just GG at that point. At the beginning of your upkeep, return all cards you own exiled with Bottled Cloister to your hand to draw a card, and they just stomped me. It was crazy good. No, I was thinking Shatterstorm, the card I got. No, this is excellent in a Ensnaring Bridge deck. All right, we got Tresaru, Curse of Death's Hold, 5 mana to shut down the token decks. Curse. And that's exactly how it was used back in the day. This was like an excellent answer versus, this was like the answer versus Lingering Souls, or one of. 5 mana Aura Curse, enchanted player controls, sorry, creatures enchanted player controls get -1/-1. They shrink and then they die. It was a good answer then. It's not a bad answer. It's sort of aged poorly, especially since Lingering Souls is not so powerful anymore. But like, it's totally legit card in Commander for the reason of eating up all the tokens. We have Voltland. People are using Deadly Cover-Up as a counter for Heir Apparent deck for a bit in Standard. 5 mana sorcery has an additional cost to cast the spell. You may collect evidence 6. Destroy all creatures. If evidence was collected, exile a card from an opponent's graveyard, then search their owner's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. This card honestly doesn't look that bad outside of the collect evidence thing part. That probably is like pretty annoying. I believe Heir Apparent is like, it has something to do with like repeating itself. When a creature enters, create a number of 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens equal. Oh yeah, a deck can have any number of cards named Heir Apparent. Who the hell is doing that? That's insane. I should have been playing that deck. What am I doing with my life? I'd love to play a bunny deck in Standard. Next, we've got Elixir, Gandalf's Sanction as a Spellslinger finisher. Gandalf! Gandalf the Grey. 3 mana sorcery. A Gandalf Sanction deals X damage to target creature, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. Excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. Oh, it's got Spell Trample. Feel like, you know, this reads like literally like a custom Magic the Gathering card. The excess damage from this effect is dealt to that creature instead. Sorry, the person instead. The fleshes have been reached. Oh yeah, with that last card, the fleshes got reached with the Deadly Cover-Up. Imagine some random person who's not familiar with my channel, or they're like, "What does the fleshes being reached mean? What is going on here?" What was the card I like disqualified earlier? Was Kagan's card? Yeah, Kagan, give me another one. Give me another one. You deserve another card. Poor Arctic Foxes. Thran weaponry in a good deck. Well, that doesn't sound very niche. Unless we don't play against a lot of good decks around here. Quadizzle. Leyline of Singularity. Must be good for something, surely. Isn't it good versus tokens? If Leyline of Singularity is in your opening hand, put it in play. And then all non-land permanents, they're legendary. Do I have like a legendary aura sound? This is the best I got. So, in a goad deck? Don't know how that works. But anyway, it will kill off. I believe it kills off all non-land perms are legendary. So shuts off copying. Yeah, that's right. What else does it do? Squirrels hate that card. Yeah, any token generator is going to hate this card. No, anyway, Leyline of Singularity. It has one singular purpose: to annoy people who are making doubles. All right, we're going to look at more bad Magic the Gathering cards that are good in really niche situations. But we got to thank our sponsor today, Fusion Gaming on Online.com. My favorite place to buy my Magic the Gathering cards, especially Final Fantasy cards. Get your Cloud, Sid, who else? Sephiroth, Aerith. I can only name characters from Final Fantasy VII. I don't really know the other Final Fantasies very well. And buy them with coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off all your purchases. Also get all your bad cards from FusionGamingOnline.com. And we're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards on the digital platform Magic Online. My favorite place to play competitive Magic. And you can also play Commander there too, and one-on-one Commander. And you can rent the cards and play as many decks as you want and all formats you want by using Mana Traders. Use coupon code NikachuZAX for 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription. And back to the bad cards. It's Cybers. That's right. Poor Toads. Toads, a huge squirrel fam down there. Okay, Christopher B with Brawl. Damn, there's too many cards called Brawl. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me, Christopher B? Where's the Brawl? Brawl. Oh, there it is. Damn. Okay, this card has to be bad. It comes from Mercadian Masks, one of the worst sets out there. And look at Karn Silver Golem. You can't realize how pathetic this is. It's a 5-mana instant. Until end of turn, all creatures gain tap. This creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. All creatures gain... So, okay, so it's like fight, actually. It's like a weird fight card. To target, and it's just any random creature. Oh, hold on, it's all creatures. When is this? Just out of curiosity, what is this going to be good versus? Till end of turn, all creatures gain tap, deal damage. So everyone's flinging like punches, but as you notice, no one's punching Karn because it would be stupid. Why would you want to be fighting a damn silver statue? I think it's very flavorful. I don't know, like where. To be honest, I don't know where it would be good though. So I'm gonna say this is not good at all. That's a good card. Sorry about that, Hinari. That card's too good. Blue Elemental Blast sees play everywhere, actually. Pauper, Legacy. We're talking about bad Magic the Gathering cards. Bad, baby. They gotta be bad. So bad, they would go to jail for 10 years. Apocalypse Chime. Calypse. Danger on Homelands Cube. What is this? Who's building a Homelands Cube out there? Next, let's go. Goblin Charbelcher. Need its own deck. No, that's a good card. Okay, super chat from John. Senior bottle when bizarre decks get out of hand. Do you know what? I'll take that. So there's nothing good to get from the Homelands set, but there's plenty of good things to get from an Arabian Nights set. Senior Bottle is a 2-mana continuous artifact. All cards from Arabian Nights must be discarded from play. No, it's like, but they're all destroyed. Whenever one or more other non-token permanents with a name originally printed in the Arabian Nights expansion are on the battlefield, their controllers sacrifice them. Players can't cast spells or play lands with a name originally printed in the Arabian Nights expansion. So like there are some very good cards. Library of Alexandria. There's Bazaar of Baghdad. What else? I'm missing something. There's a little bit more than this, but actually it has some application. It's a really weird sideboard card. I'd be very surprised to ever see it. You don't have a card yet? Brand. That's it. Red instant. Gain control of all permanents you own. I like that. It's also got cycling too, just in case it's useless. That'd be so sick too, especially if you're up against a deck. Well, yeah, if you're up against a deck that steals stuff, take it back. Not so fast. Where are you going with my television? You put that thing right back where you found it. Shadow of Doubt never stops entertaining me. This is such a trap card. This is like a this is like a huge trap for most Magic players. Instant. Players can't search libraries this turn. Draw a card. Like the idea is that, you know, you're going to hit someone's fetch lands. And you can. It will work. It'll do exactly that. And you get to draw. And so it feels like you Stone Rain them at instant speed. But, you know, I guess the biggest problem is if they know you have this, they'll be super paranoid about it. But it's good otherwise. I mean, if someone tries to tutor, I mean, it has more application than the fetch lands. Someone tries to tutor, it also nails them on that front as well. So this is like one of the most popular bad cards in Magic the Gathering. That should probably be a show. Really popular bad cards. The also hits finishers like Quarter Calling. Yeah, tutors. Hits the tutor cards. The Last Phoenix. Drooling Ogre. Before you use Mirror Weave. Okay, 2 mana, 3/3. Whenever a player plays an artifact spell, that player gains control of Drooling Ogre. Whenever a player plays an artifact, each other creature becomes a copy of target non-legendary creature. So hold on. Oh, so you're gonna turn everything into Drooling Ogre, and then you're gonna steal all their Drooling Ogres by playing an artifact, and it's only until end of turn. And then afterwards, oh, it's not a Drooling Ogre anymore. David Sampson with Spike Cannibal. For what situation? 3 mana, 0/0, comes into play with 1 counter. One is a very low number. When Spike Cannibal comes into play, move all +1/+1 counters from all creatures onto Spike Cannibal. Oh! Oh, you can screw over a proliferate deck pretty big time here. Or just any sort of counters matters deck. Like a hardened scale deck of some sort. A lot of artifact decks that deal with a lot of +1/+1 counters. Hinaria with the Death Grip. Got the grip of death. 2 mana enchantment, counter target green spell. No one plays this card. You know what? I guess the problem with this card is if you play it and you have the open mana, like what are they gonna do? They're just not gonna play their green cards. Hydras hit this worm creature. Oh, Hydras would... Yeah, this thing screws over Hydras, because a lot of Hydras are like, they come into play with X +1/+1 counters, and that's it. And if they lose the +1/+1 counters, well, then they lose everything. They lose their life. Vixen's Lattice, it's a good card, though. That's a problem. Lattice is a supremely powerful combo card with a lot of cards like Karn the Great Creator, Collector Oof, Null Rod. It's a good card. Dustin Newby with Stomping Slabs into Spine Rock Null. Just the 7 damage to activate Spine Rock. This is reveal the top 7 cards of your library, then put those cards on the bottom of your library in any order. If a card named Stomping Slabs was revealed this way, Stomping Slabs deals 7 damage to target creature or player. What the hell? Into Spine Roll Null. Just, I don't get this. Spine... Because it doesn't mention that card. Spine Roll Null. Was it Spine Rock Null? You may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost, and if an opponent was dealt 7 or more damage this turn. Oh! Very, very awkward. Core Firewalker is a good card. You know what? Maybe it's not so good anymore. Who plays this card anymore? This card used to be like the boss. And now it's just like, who cares? I think the problem is Red has so much trample, they don't even give a crap about Core Firewalker. But yeah, it used to be really good versus red decks. Now it's just not anything anymore. Who else? Jasara's the Elder spell. Kind of crappy unless you're up against a Planeswalker deck. Double black sorcery. Destroy any number of target Planeswalkers. Choose a Planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each Planeswalker destroyed this way. Yeah, and the problem... Yeah, you... Like, I certainly don't play it. I don't even know this card exists. I completely forgot about the Elder spell. I guess you just... People just don't play enough Planeswalkers for it to get any really, really good value. Next up. Do I have to go back in the... Okay, everyone can have 3 cards. Oh, and Michael Ing, Bedlam. Creatures can't block. This is great versus the wall deck or any like big, hunky, chorking, chunky deck. That's interesting. This is very funny. It's going to turn the game into absolute chaos. Just crazy chaos. Believe it or not, Hexnor, Pest Control is good. It's too good, actually. It sees competitive play, very specifically to deal with tokens, amongst like a lot of other small... Because Pest Control, I think it destroys everything that's 1 or 0 mana. Destroy all non-land permanents with mana value 1 or less. That's pretty good! And it also cycles. So sorry, Pest Control is too good for this show. Teferi's Response. This is one of my favorite bad cards. I love this card. 2 mana instant. Counter target spell or ability an opponent controls that targets a land you control. There's not a lot of them that do that. If a permanent's ability is countered this way, destroy that permanent. Draw 2 cards. So, yeah, if you get hit by Rishon Import, Strip Mine, Wasteland, any card that targets your land, it's going to get countered. And if a permanent's ability is countered this way, you get to blow up that permanent. So basically blows up Rishon Import. And you get to draw 2 cards out of it. It's a really good deal. It's a super great deal. Teferi is cashing in his counterspell rewards. Okay, next up. Let's go with Joe with Pandemonium is a good card. It's too good. It's a really good combo card. We did Tividar's Crusade. Okay, we have Steve Cooper with Shivan Meteor. With Repercussion? Okay, this is a 5 mana sorcery. It deals 13 damage to target creature. And I have a feeling this person is not going to defend against this very well. And we have Repercussion in English. Whenever a creature is dealt damage, Repercussion deals that much damage to the creature's controller. It's pretty good. It's beautiful, actually. You have no card yet? Fun thing to do when your opponent really needs every card in their hand. Use Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn DeCourcy to make them randomly discard. And they need every card. Okay, that's true. I mean, a lot of combo players might have those most important cards left in their hand. 4 mana, 3/5, tap. Target player discards a card at random. Activate this ability only during your turn. Oh yeah, they said that so you don't screw them over by making them discard their lands at their draw step. That'd be very unfun. Mr. Fellblood. Lose Hope. There are so many -1/-1 cards that are only bad because nobody plays toughness 1 creatures, but then those cards would be good too. It's a black instant. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn and scry 2. This is terrible. Wow, this is bad. But yes, against a 1/1 creature, kill it off and scry for free. Basically 1 mana removal. Nothing wrong with that at all. Kano with the Swarmyard Massacre. Sounds familiar. 5 mana sorcery, create 2 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. Then each creature that isn't an insect, rat, spider, or squirrel gets -1/-1 until end of turn. For each creature you control that's an insect, rat, spider, or squirrel. Huh? What? It gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each creature. Oh, I see. So we shrink everything that isn't insects, rats, spider, or squirrels. I didn't know that they formed like a team. I didn't know they were allies. This is the real party. This is the real party mechanic right here. Screw the clerics and the wizards and all that other crap. Spiders, squirrels, rats, insects. Random living stuff that crawls in the middle of the night. Nicholas, foul familiar. If your goal is to pay all your life. I love paying my life. I like to live dangerously. 3 mana, 3/1. It can't block. Black, pay 1 life. Return foul familiar to its owner's hand. Wait, you like it's a way of trying to reduce your life total for free? Super fast tortoise. Long time no see. How's it going? It's going great, super fast tortoise. I hope things are going fast for you. David Sampson with Spreading Plague. Five mana enchantment. Whenever a creature comes into play, destroy all other creatures that share a color with it. They can't be regenerated. Punish those monocolor decks. Super punished. Bulky with Obstinate Familiar. Obstinate. Very familiar. Red 1/1. Lizard. If you would draw a card, you may skip that draw instead. Why? If you draw a card, you may... Oh, if you have nothing left in your deck? Is that the point of this thing? If you would draw a card, you may skip. We don't need to draw cards when my hand is empty. Hey, Chubby Meatball, you want to come be on part of the show? Chubby Meatball, come on. Can anyone hear my cat in the background? Give me a second. I'm going to share my cat. My cat hasn't been on stream for a little while. Come. Come. It's Chubby Meatball. Uh-oh. We did a static shock here. No! Stay. Look at the Obstinate Familiar. I opened the balcony. I've opened my now she wants to go on the balcony. Stay, Chubby Meatball. Stay for the show. Stay for 2 cards. 2 cards. This can be one of them. The Obstinate Familiar. It's okay. She's struggling. She's too desperate. I shouldn't have opened the balcony. So now she's gonna run off. Yeah, that's my familiar. We covered the finest hour. We have not. Finest hour. 5 mana enchantment. Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone. If it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap that creature. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. For when there's only 1 creature in play. Oh my god, I joined just at the right time to see the kitty. Yeah, that's right. Now she's going to go back in retirement for like 6 months or something. She does that. Not so chubby. Yeah, I know. It's just an... that's what the doctor says as well. It's like, this cat's not very chubby. Okay, what do we have here? Pyrophobia. What does that mean? Fear of fire? Imagine Chandra had pyrophobia. 2 mana sorcery. Pyrophobia deals 3 damage to target creature. Cowards can't block this turn. For those coward decks. Also, the changeling decks. I forgot about the changeling decks. Imagine playing this versus a changeling deck. That you go all out in swing, and then they're like, well, can't I just block everything? Well, I have the magic card, Pyrophobia. It's going to deal 3 damage to this 12/12, or whatever, this Morophon that you have. And cowards can't block this turn, but I don't have any cowards. Little did you... Oh, have you forgotten that your changelings are also cowards? And they can't block. The changelings are everything and nothing at the same time. Oh boy, Mana Severance. Makes you never flood again during Wars of Attrition. 2 mana sorcery. Search your library for any number of land cards and remove them from the game. Shuffle your library afterwards. What land? During Wars of Attrition? Okay, I'm not going to top... But you need lands that do things too. That's the point. That's called good deck building. Alan with Radiant Performer. Great for when you have some kind of targeting spell or ability that you really wish could have everything. Okay, 5 mana for a 2/2 Flash Human Wizard. When Radiant Performer enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, choose target spell or ability that targets only a single permanent or player. Copy the spell, and it goes to everybody. Sick. Medieval Gamer Gaming. The Nebuchadnezzar versus any number of decks. Isn't this like the Nebuchadnezzar? Is this like a biblical name? It's a 5 mana 3/3 human wizard. Pay X, tap, name a card. Target opponent reveals X cards at random from the hand. That player then discards all cards with that name revealed. Activate this ability only during your turn. Your target opponent reveals X cards at random. Then the player discards all cards with the name. Oh, okay. So if you know what's in your opponent's hand and you can pay the X to like pay for their entire hand, then you can get rid of exactly what they tutored for. Or maybe you just know their combo win condition and you just, it doesn't cost you anything. It's from the Matrix. No, but I think the Matrix got it from somewhere else. I'm going to quickly Google this. It's like the Matrix. Nebuchadnezzar II was the king of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, ruling from 605 to 562 BCE. He was the son of blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't know the origin story of this guy, but I just know it was something in the... Nebuchadnezzar was a king of Babylon in the Bible. Okay. Some origin to the Bible. Toads with glyph. What kind of glyph? The destructive kind. A glyph of destruction. Great art. Very flashy, Flash Gordon looking. Red instant. Target wall you control gains +10/+0. I love when my walls get that glow up. Any damage dealt to target wall is reduced to 0. Target wall is destroyed at end of turn. What are we doing here? Target blocking wall you control gets... So it's like, this is terrible. Actually, I don't think this is that good. At best, you are trading 2 cards for 1, basically, because you're gonna lose your wall. The wall's gonna go gone. I can't. Does it regenerate the wall? It literally says target wall is destroyed at end of turn. I don't think this is gonna do what you want it to do. I think it does the opposite. We didn't build the wall. We broke it down. Oh, the poor wall. We'll have a memorial. Wall has regeneration. It does not die. Oh, you want to put on a regenerating wall? Did you specify that? Great. Art, very flat. You didn't tell me it's going to go on a regenerating wall. Destroy. Okay. How many walls have regeneration? Like 1? Maybe 2? I like this quadrizzle. No, the Babylonians took it from the Matrix. Yeah, the Babylonians are ripping the Matrix off. Look at that. Giving no credit to the Matrix. We have to, they need to errata the Bible to include that. That's funny. Solemnity? This is a good card. You can make a lot of good, you gotta make a lot of good decks out of this card. And it's good in, and it's not just for niche situations, it's for like, it's like broadly, waves arm in a broad stroke, many situations. It's incredibly good. Alan with, and they shall know no fear for single type tokens. Two-mana instant. Choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type gets +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. It's all a ripoff of Inception. Another movie that came out after The Matrix. There's 5 walls with regenerate on them. It's not convincing me of the Flash Gordon card. Christopher, hold on. Well, I didn't even interpret this card. Choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. Oh, you said you want to make this with tokens? Like you have like a bunch of blockers? I could see that. You can block everything, and also you maximize how many +1/+0s you have, so you can like gang block the right card and kill them off. Let's give Christopher B another card. Okay, Twinning Glass. 4 mana for an artifact. Pay 1 tap. You may play a non-land card from your hand without paying its mana cost. If it has the same name as a spell that was played this turn. That's super niche. Would that work? It's not going to work with commanders, though. Because the commander is in the command zone. Unless you put the commander in your hand. Where else would this be good? I mean, yeah, if someone plays the same card as you, you just get to play it for 1 mana. Sort of. Because it's like 4 mana. This is super niche. Incredibly, incredibly niche. If it ever comes up, ever. Hexanort with Welcome to. This kills Waldeck. It's welcome to ... Oh, Jurassic Park. It's a 3 mana saga. For each opponent, up to 1 target non-creature artifact they control becomes a 0/4 wall artifact creature with Defender for as long as you control the saga. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Chapter 2, create a 3/3 Dino with Trample. Gains haste until end of turn. And then pay 3, destroy all walls, exile the saga, and then return it to the battlefield transformed. What a strange card. What is this? Fleshy Walls? Is that a card, or are you just talking about regenerating walls? Okay, it feels like it's not a card. Argentina. Suleiman's Legacy. Suleiman's Legacy. 2-mana enchantment. Comes into play. Bury old Djinns and Efreets. Blow them to shreds. And then whenever a Djinn or Efreet comes into play, bury it as well. Wow. It is literally the CD in a bottle for Djinns and Efreets. And changelings. We can't forget about the changelings. We have to acknowledge changelings out here. 8 Hollow 8 with Arguel's Bloodfast. Legendary enchantment, pay 2. Also pay 2 life, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 5 or less life, you may transform your Arguel's Bloodfast. So if you're almost dead, you get a legendary land. Tap, sack a creature, you gain life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness. We're going to need that. Basically, this card has its own contingency plan. It has its own insurance policy. If you're too low on life, start gaining it. Otherwise, you're going to die. You aren't ready for no one's ready for the changeling meta. The damn draw says you could double dip that 1 sun card approach of the second sun. Double dip? What do you mean by this? Like, just play 2? Because when you cast it, if you play this card twice, you win the game. What do we got here? David Sampson wants a 3rd card. No problem. Crafty Cutpurse. This wasn't good in Standard. I thought this was good in Standard. It was fine at the time. Crafty Cutpurse, a 4 mana 2/2 human pirate in the middle of the forest. Wow, you're lost. Or shouldn't you be at sea or something? Flash. When Crafty Cutpurse enters the battlefield, each token that would be created under an opponent's control this turn is created under your control instead. Each token that would be created under an opponent's control? Oh, then you get the tokens. Or more specifically, no one's going to make tokens, because otherwise they go to you. But yeah, I mean, you flash it in play, though. Steve Cooper, Agent of Stromgald. If you're Rakdos color filtering. Oh, God. Red 1/1. Pay red. Yeah, add a black. This ability has an interrupt. Yeah, it's mana fixing. Although, to be honest, I don't even know if it's good in that situation, to be honest. Jacob with the Great Wall. In case someone plays 1 of 5 creates that have Planeswalk. Creature with Planeswalk may be blocked as though they did not have Planeswalk. I think we've had this discussion on the show before. There's like 7 cards with Planeswalk. For the most part. Okay, Toads wants King Suleiman. King. Pirates often attacked over land as a surprise attack tactic. 2 mana, 1/1. Tap to destroy an Efreet or Djinn. That works! Blow them to smithereens. And they be gone. Okay, let's finish the show on... Actually, let's do a few more. Okay, hold on. I saw Old Boy wants Maze of Shadows. It's a land. Tap, add 1 mana to your mana pool. Tap, untap target attacking creature with Shadow. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by that creature this turn. I don't get it, huh? Oh, it's a Maze of Ith specifically for Shadows. That's actually really good because like this taps for mana as well anyway, and hits. Oh no, it doesn't hit Changeling. Sorry, Shadow is not. It's a creature with Shadow. I don't think there's even a Shadow creature type. I like it. I like it. There's not that many Shadow creatures, but they're annoying as hell. Felicia, Frost, Fair, Lure, Fish. 7 mana, 7/7. Enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 blue fish creature tokens and 2 tap treasure tokens. Fish you control have haste and can't be blocked by the humans. Humans, get out of here. Don't even look here. Don't look at my fish. You don't have a card yet, use this? Golden Pan. Golden Pan. +2 artifacts. Golden Pan is +2 art. I don't... Golden... I'm looking at Golden Pan. There's no such thing. Golden Plan, maybe? Golden something? How many golden cards are there? Gold! There's a lot of golden cards. Golden Moth. Golden Ratio. Golden Urn. Golden Cricket. Golden Throne. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, it's Gold Pan? Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. We found it! We found Gold Pan. In what situation is this good, you said? +2 artifacts. IG. Okay, 2 mana. Equipment. When Gold Pan enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. I don't get it. I'm confused. I don't know where this is good. I also don't know what IG means in this situation. Maze of Shadows for that one guy that plays Voidwalker. It's not just the one guy. There's a lot of people that play Voidwalker. Hexenort. Keen-eared Sentry. Oh, in draft? Ugh. Everything's good in draft. Keen-eared Sentry, a 2 mana 2/1. You have hexproof. Screw you, burn players. Ha ha. Each opponent can't venture into the dungeon more than once each turn. That is super specific, but completely screws them. Great card. Great suggestion. Looks like this card... the problem with this card is it does not have hexproof. Now, if it had hexproof, it'd probably be like multi-format all-star. You can just kill this thing off easily. Okay, we have super fast Tortoise defending Gold Pan. It's good in a treasure deck. There's an eye commander who sacks food and treasure tokens. Okay, I'm gonna have to rely on your experience. Rats of Wrath. 2 mana 2/1. For a black, destroy target artifact, creature, or land you control. I guess, okay, so you can destroy things that are not yours. People donated some very evil items to you. Some cursed totems of some sort. You gotta blow it up sometimes. Okay, I think that's great. I love this card. I think it's a good way to end the show. You got your butt destroyed? Oh, maybe by the last card, the Gold Pan. Wraths of Wrath, thank you so much, everyone, for being here today, submitting your fantastically bad cards in niche situations. If you want to be part of the show, you got to be here 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show. And of course, thank you so much for being here today. People like Christopher B, Quadizzle. We got Quadizzle, Super Fast Tortoise, we got Toads, Damn Draws, oh boy, Steve Cooper, Little Dead Fly, Kano, Argentina, Jesus, David Sampson, and so many more. Thank you for dropping by. So keep brewing those coffees, Coffee Crew, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.